Howdy!
Howdy!
You'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This was spoken by Wayne Gretzky. Another famous quote that I live by is success comes before work, only in the dictionary. Meaning that in order to be successful, you have to be willing to work hard. This is two quotes I live by in my life. Sources that I used for this was Windows 2 Universe, BrainyQuote.com, Parent IQ, Live Science, Dictionary.com, an interview with my mother, and an interview with my manager. Hi, I'm Cameron Redmond, and this is a speech about the 3 things I know about myself. The first thing I know is I'm a dedicated, hard worker. The second is I have strong family values. And the third is I want to help people. Strong family values. Blood is thicker than water. That was always spoken by my mother when we were younger, meaning that when things get rough, things get hard, and life isn't giving you what you want, you have to be willing to stick with your family, which is your blood, rather than your friends. This was truly came to be when my parents hit bankruptcy and they were in too much credit card debt in order to be able to get out of it. They needed help, and that's why they filed for bankruptcy. But filing for bankruptcy meant that they had to cut things that they were used to. We had to move into a cheaper home, and that meant moving away from my family and friends. In hard times, we stuck together because we had no choice, and that's what families do. We stick together, and it helped us become who we are today. And we're literally thousands of miles apart, and I still call my brother, still talk to my mom and dad weekly. Parental support led to strong family ties. My parents always made sure that we were fed, we were clothed. Even if we didn't have the money, we made ways to find the money. My parents always made sure that we were loved, always made sure that we were supported in whatever we did, and they still do to this day. Parent IQ did a survey that showed that families who supported each other always made sure that they were together, and the children turned out better in their lives. They were harder workers, they were more successful, and obviously more strong family values. Hard work. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. This was attributed to Thomas Edison, who of course had hundreds of failures in most of his life's work before he became successful. Meaning that if you give up before you're ever done with trying, you'll never succeed. Bankruptcy made me want to grow up. Without bankruptcy, I would probably not have grown up as fast as I did and realized that life is rough. Bankruptcy also taught me another important thing, that in order to work hard and be successful, I would have to do hard work and put in long hours. It taught me to not be like my parents, who were successful up until they realized they weren't good with money and they were not working hard enough. And it taught me that I always have to work hard. My interview with Manager Parks showed me that managers see hard workers, the employees see hard workers, and they will always know who is the hardest worker. And by being a hard worker, you will always be on top, and you will always be more likely to get promoted in work, which means higher pay and more stability in your workplace. Helping people. Successful people are always looking to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, what's in it for me? This is attributed to Brian Tracy, meaning that people who are willing to help others before themselves are going to be more happy in their lives. They're going to be more successful and more likely to be happy. Helping people is a pleasure, not a job. When I'm helping people, I love it. It's a passion. The power to help heal patients is extraordinary, and that's what I want to be able to do with my life. Helping people is a love of mine, and without it, I wouldn't be who I am today. This is also why I want to become a physician assistant. Becoming a physician assistant will allow me to help others who are in need more than I can do today by just a hug and a listen. Live Science has an article that proves that people who help others are more likely to be happier in their lives, more successful in their lives, and all around have good lives. And people who are not happy are going to be the ones that aren't helping others more than themselves. To sum things up, I'm a dedicated hard worker, I have strong family values, and I want to help people. Thank you. Have a good day.